Okay, we're gonna strip out this stove here. Yeah, it's getting pretty busy with work, I'll tell you. A lot of calls. There's a lot of wire in this one. Actually, it doesn't have to be that much wire. This one here. I see it's going underneath and over. Actually cooled down quite a bit. I was talking to my buddy Scrap Bongo that was here, and got really cold all of a sudden. That's why I like stripping these stoves. All this extra wire. Look at that, big harness of wire like that. Beautiful. And then what I'm going to do, leave that like that. There's a couple of mortars here, or one mortar. This little mortar. See, I'm not sure if that's going to be steel because this is so new. You know, these are all steel. I don't even bother with none of this stuff here. I'll take the timer board off. It's cold. I have to warm up. It's warm, but now I need you to cool down. I have to keep my stuff on a stand. Like later on, I'm gonna get when this like blacktop it here, you know, something I gotta stay away from there's pipelines here. I can't cover the pipelines over, but somewhere here, like 10 feet here, blacktop here, so I can have something to roll on something, right? See, this one's gonna have actually quite a bit of wire, so I'm gonna have to probably take this out because this one being built-in elements, Usually a lot of wire. Never fails, phone. Okay, let me get it. Okay, so here's your wire. These are all those elements. It's just a bit. Trying to pull these things out, they will come out. Normally I don't bother with the lower ones, but these ones usually have a lot of wire. So I'll grab them. Okay, see, a little bit more wire. Makes it a little worthwhile. Okay, so this is ready to go into the bin. So what is that? There it is. Okay. Usually like to have another pail or something for the miscellaneous stuff. This one said working, but I don't think it was working, to be honest. But who knows? It just fell apart too easy. There's a harness here. There's a little circuit board here. Okay, well, okay, so this one will go in. Okay. I'm going to put a hot water tank actually next. Okay, stand by. Well, that's that one. I tried to find the alley and it was just disintegrated. Oh. There it is. Comes off. That's good. Might be water in there. Just some water's dripping out. Yeah, it's too hard. Number 2 copper. Stainless. Spring. You know, this one's got brass on here. There it is. See that? Even if you just take this brass off here, piece of brass here, and then scrap the rest. That's dirty. You come ahead with more just to do that. Sell it as dirty. See that? Fits like a glove. I think this will go. See, I start line by line. I have an exercise thing here. Pretty heavy. Here's the brains of this right there. I'll focus the light a little bit, but okay. Oh, they forgot one, huh? It's actually really nice. What's it say there? It's actually a mouse. Is that kind of cool? More art for my wall. There it is, right there. Art. Okay. You said the tree works, but what do you do? I mean, I could have took off these crystalites, but you know, I'm not paying very much for these anyways, so. Okay, now let's get my cutters. Stuff like this is the heater, iron. So all these speakers will go directly in. Ballast in there or something. All these controllers, take the batteries out, chuck them in directly. Empty. Most of the stuff's just garbage. Crap. Okay. Feels empty. This one's full. Yacht Boy 400, that's what it was here, rending. Collectible, but these cable boxes don't have much in there. The old converter boxes, really not worth it. More speakers. Okay, well, throw all this garbage in. This one I'm going to look at the ballast here. Can't get the light bulb out. Speaker. This thing is here. HMS. Okay, well, I think that's pretty it for this stuff here. There's more stuff, but some stuff I have to strip. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna line some stuff up here to be stripped. You've got a lot of cable boxes here, which is good. These will have at least one good board. A gold corner chip maybe or something like that. So I can take a lot of material that I can salvage. There's so much things I take, right? Most guys don't take what I take, but that's the advantage. I can take stuff apart. I'm doing e-waste, I'm doing scrap metal. Take everything apart. Most guys want copper and brass. Well, you know, you gotta take stuff apart to get it. It doesn't come all the time, but it's out there. all these flashlights I can take apart. Just gonna have to put a container together here. All this little small stuff that I gotta strip. You have to strip everything nowadays. Ever since China stopped buying the cheap stuff, like this type of stuff, you know, no one wants to pay very much. It makes sense if you're shipping something, you want to ship good stuff, not garbage, right? So, even this board, to be honest, I don't deal with epoxy really. I'm just going to scrap it. There's one chip here, but anyways, let's leave for now. These ballasts here, wire. These are electronic ballasts. They're probably don't want these. They don't pay very much. They'll say put in the shred. There's little transformers in there, but my scrap here, they don't want it. They want the heavy stuff. Well, it's supply and demand, right? If the other side doesn't want this type of stuff, electronic ballasts, then they're not going to buy them, right? Even though I'm not stripping the rest, we'll take one apart just to see what's in it before. I mean, there'll be little transforms in a circuit board, but it's a lot of work. See, let's see what we got there. And you still have tar, a little bit of wire here, metal. And the problem is no one wants to buy circuit boards. Low grades anyways, everybody wants the high grade. It's not that great. The transformers are, look at all the tar here. See? I mean, looks like there's a little bit of copper here. It's like a little bit of copper here, but such a small winding. It really doesn't add up to very much, right? A lot of plastic, but there's a little bit in there. But you know, if they grind these things up, they'll be able to recover this when they grind it, right? But for me to take it apart, I mean it's still copper, right? But depends how much time you have on your hands. If you only have one, I mean, this is a ball of copper, right? Maybe copper here too. Another one here. Doesn't want to break. I mean, if you have a normal ballast, you know, you're gonna get a lot more, right? This is just real dinky ballast, electronic. That's why everything is, even this transformer's even tinier. If you have the patience to get the windings off. The knife went. It's a little bit hard to do with gloves on, if you know what I mean. I kind of mangled this one, but it's such a small amount of copper. It's more wrappings than anything on here. Plastic, and it's like multi-layered plastic wrap. That's the biggest problem. So it makes it a lot harder. Anyways, I don't personally think it's worth, I mean, stripping, really. Considering I just way too much stuff just to strip myself. Another one here, if I can get this one. I'm just trying to show you what it is, right? It's called electronic ballast. It doesn't have big transformers, it's got little tiny little ballasts. Thought I had one more. This mess. See, I'm just stripping this to show you. You know, because you're gonna say, hey, you know, you're lazy, you're not stripping stuff. You know what? You have to look at what the potential is, right? Come on. Phone rings all the time. Probably dinner call, probably. See, just little coils of stuff. These are just to smash it. Don't. So this is all the copper that came out of that whole little ballast. So this is supposed to be your money here. So that's why they don't buy those. I'm sure it's a little bit of copper, but most of it's just waste here. And you got tar and stuff to deal with. Garbage. That's why I don't, like, see, I don't strip them. Just want to show you guys so you guys understand. The circuit board's full of tar. You'll be dealing with more mess than anything. So, I would say don't strip it. But if you had one, you know the potential, what you're going to get of it. But I just like to educate people so they understand. That's why I'm throwing it into the bin. Sure, I got a ball of copper, you know, maybe half an ounce, maybe, if I'm lucky. Still copper, but it's not a lot. Okay. Nothing there. So the power supply's still on So on the circuit, tape measure. Sometimes aluminum, so not sure I checked, but anyways, not the end of the world. They'll sort all the wire out, and then I'll make fill that up and put all the potential things that I can strip, like a circuit board. I'll take the wire off it. That's my dinner call. That was the cables and wire. Cable vision. But I'll cut the connectors off if I need to. A little garbage. Phone here. This thing here. Some of these blue things could be tantalums. These capacitors, like the small cylinder type. Not your standard ones like this thing here. So check out. Like these ones could be tantalum. Hard to say, don't know, but you can look in a book. Sometimes a book will you'll recognize stuff, or some people post stuff on the internet. I don't personally know every tantalum, but they're out there. Some kind of heater or something, I'm not sure. At least the weather's cooperating, because it was so unpredictable for a while. Couldn't predict it. It was, it could snow any time kind of thing, but kind of like these knobs here. Let's see if I can take them off. Just a whole crap load of wire. Phone charger base. A shred. Any adapter that's got weight will have a transformer. If it doesn't have weight, it's gonna be a little circuit board only, so I don't strip the circuit board ones. Well, I'll clean up better tomorrow, but some of the wire out of here. The shock controller. I have these type of radios here. The radio, well, tuning dial. It's all seized up anyways. Really nothing there. Some of these hooked up to cassette tape. They used to have those 8-tracks, and they hooked up to the 8-track somehow. Some of these things were like that. You know what? I just like to look to see what's in it. Like here's a piece of an 8-track here. See? 8-track into a radio. This is actually probably could be collectible, maybe. See that? This is actually probably good. It's obviously not turning inside, but you made your 8-track player into a FM stereo. It was a Panasonic. I mean, a guy might have a collector car and might want this on his car as a collectible. Don't know. But the dial string is shot inside. The dial string in there. So, like I say, there's a lot of cool things out there in the old days, you know. People invented things, you know. But now technology is so advanced. Super in advance now, technology. See, this thing doesn't weigh nothing. This will go in the shred directly. It's an adapter, but nothing in it. This is those printers are basically not that great. I might still take the board out. This is garbage. The occasion I can sell plugs as dirty brass. I'm gonna leave those. I just emptied this container just a few minutes ago. My buddy thought maybe you could reprogram these. They're like lock fobs. So I'm not sure. Don't personally know. Old school stereo. Oh, it's a meter here, look at that. This might be good still. Even though the case is pretty rotten, there's guys that restore these things. Might be worth maybe $10 or something to somebody, who knows. You get old timers at garage sales to buy that stuff, $5-10 maybe. But generations change a lot. Not like years ago when we were kids. You're buying all kinds of junk just because you didn't have it, right? You're repairing stuff. See, here's a scanner. VHF high programmable scanning receiver. Look how old that is. Probably not worth nothing, but I'm going to get rid of these batteries here. We got one printer here. I like to keep everything clean, organized, so I know where my stuff is. Some guys don't seem to care. There. Wire. Aluminum hard drive. Okay, I'm going to actually wind this up here. I'll clean that crutch in a second, but I'm going to put that in the crunch it all up and put it in the garbage can, so stand by. Okay, as you can see, I've been starting to save some of the cans here. These are all cat food, Friskies I think. don't know if they make 9 lives anymore, but anyways, these are cans here that otherwise would go into recycle. Maybe just a little bit of water here on the false. Get some of the water out. You can see what the, yeah, still more water here. Just so you can see what the weight is roughly. I mean, some people go buy flats and flats of this stuff. 1.3 pounds, and we're getting probably, I think old sheet was 64. So you could almost buy a can of food for this, for your cat, right? 1.3 pounds, so definitely you can buy a can almost. I'm not sure how much they are right now, but I thought like 2 for $1 maybe. I don't know. Everything's so expensive now. But just say for instance, I'll take labels off right next, but end result is out of maybe a pallet of 24 cans, you can get a free can just by recycling that. Helps the kitty out, saves your pocket, and it's good for the environment. Some of this stuff goes in direct trash, but I told the wife, let's clean them out. Even the soup cans, whatever we have soup cans, I might as well scrap them myself, right? Not much money, but this is the better value, but in my eyes, it goes back to the cats. Okay. Okay, we're just going to determine what's what here. It's all mixed up. Cables and wire, but I'm going to take, like I said, I'm going to cut these for the brass, dirty brass. Some could also be cast aluminum, but I just wonder if I should take these connectors off or not. It only takes a second. There's some gold plating there, but some people say it's not that high quality. I don't know, but it's just, you have to shred this stuff, grind it, shred it, and then you'll be able to get the material separated. But people do buy those connectors. This one looks suspect here. Hard to say. Okay, I'm going to cut the rest of these off here. This one's got a little more too much plastic. Some of the stuff is like coaxial. Okay. Okay, I got this ballast here. It's very heavy, but just want to see why it's so heavy. Okay, so it's got a little ballast in there. Actually, a little bit of wire. It's actually not that bad. Could be worse. It's actually brand new. Never used. Wire. all, everything counts at the end. Okay. So my ballast bucket, or actually ballast to the ground. Okay, so I want to go through here. I have a bunch of these things. I'm not sure what they are. Crack it open and see. Lots of silicone. Got some tantalums actually. These are tantalums here. And then some IC chips crystal. So I don't know, it's green board, but it's just cheaply siliconed in. Processing these things later, you don't want all this silicone garbage. Unless you're incinerating it, it's not so bad, but it's actually a pretty nice looking board. I'll go in the over there. So you get a board here. Nice gold plating. Put that in here. We're just slowly going through everything. I piled everything up nicely here. If you look, all this here, everything's clean except two printers there. The TV that Scrap Bongo gave me, and then his dishwasher gave me, and that whole pick will be all stripped. Just a few more things here, which won't happen today, but it will happen soon. It's on the list. Next thing is, if it rains, I'm sitting here, no problem. One thing I gotta worry about is heavy snow, because I have problems getting up here the hill here. I don't know what landed in there. Something else landed in there. Brass. So, couple pieces of brass. I don't strip these. Beyond that, there's a laptop here. Gotta be done. Dirty aluminum, I guess. See, this is different. The last one had nice heat sinks. It had a really nice heat sink on the board. Hopefully these screws will work. That's more. Some won't work and some don't work. A little bigger might work. Nope. Right on top of the IC chip. That was tough tape. I'm gonna rip this thing off. There's garbage on there. Actually, CPUs here, which I wanna. Last one I had here was all copper. This one's just aluminum. Who knows? This is copper here. It's a mixture. Okay, let me grab this here. Okay. I got the heat sink here, but well, it's copper here, but I can't figure out how this. I guess they welded this. That's why it doesn't want to come loose. Doesn't want to come loose, but it's aluminum here and copper here. And there's a the motor here. The motor has to get out of there to start with. Unless I can sell it as a copper rad. It's probably welded there pretty good. Maybe copper rad, or I take maybe a heat gun to it, even a little torch, and just pop it off, which I might do. Not right now. Okay, so that's stripped. And a little casing over here. Cast. Okay, aluminum. Just garbage. This will have the mouse pad will be here, which we'll probably have on the circuit board. A lot of little screws, but it'll take time to take off. Steel. Laptops aren't really that bad. I mean, they do have mixed metals, but hey, not really that bad. See, this might have a solder paste on there, and it could be a gold board under there, probably. Who knows? Okay, a little more aluminum here. This will be dirty. Cast. Plastic. Lots of brass inserts, but I mean, you can do, you only have so much time in a day to do anything. Seems like everything takes forever. Okay, I'm gonna grab the phone again. Anyways, I think that's it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like. As always, have a great day.